everybody to our Ayurveda yoga practice. Let's get started. It was a lovely day today. So we're going to do a well-rounded practice, but one that helps to support the season that we're in, which is Vata season. So we're going to be going through all of the major standing postures because they're stabilizing for Vata. And then we're going to do a nice slow down stretch at the end because this is an evening practice. We want to sleep, so we want to promote sleep. We will be using the wall today at the end of class, so kind of right now identify where is the wall that I can go to, and you will need a bolster or at least a couple of blocks when we do that wall pose. Okay, so let's get started. All right. Okay. So I'm going to just turn this light on so it's a little easier for you guys to see. All right. So let's get started. We're going to come to the top of the mat. And then inhale up. And then exhale, we're going to release down. Do you need to go out the front door? She's going out the front door. See ya. Okay, so all the way down. Good, and then bend your knees and come up. And hold. Just hold it there. Good. And then inhale up. Exhale down. Bend those knees and come up again. Hold. Marvy, move. And reach one more time. And exhale, release down. Bend those knees and hold. Utkatasana. Good. And then we stand tall, release down, step back, right leg lunge, drop the knee and hold. Good. And then from there, step back, down dog. And walk out your heels if you need to, or draw both heels down. Get hollow in your belly. And then your right leg's going to step up, drop the back knee, and release. Nice. And we're just holding it there. All right, because we are working to create strength and stability, but also calm down, we have to go slow. And then back leg steps in, add an extension, and fold. Inhale up. Good, exhale, forward fold all the way down. Step back, right leg lunge. We're gonna gradually add on, release the back foot. Then stepping back, down dog. Drop down onto your knees and we're going to release back. Extended prayer. Then coming forward, lowering from half plank. Lift up, cobra. Take back, nice. Down dog. Then right leg steps forward. Drop the back knee. And step your back leg in. Add an extension. Fold. Inhale up. Exhale forward, fold all the way down. Inhale, extension, step back. Right leg lunge. Drop the knee. See if it could come up a little bit higher this time. If not, keep your hands on the ground. Then step back, down dog. Hold. Drop down onto your knees, release forward, lower. Lift up cobra. Take it back, down dog. And then the right leg steps up. Drop the knee, and again, come up a little higher if you can. No big deal if you can't. You can stay here. Good. And then the back leg steps in. Add an extension. Fold. Bend those knees. Inhale up. Exhale, release down. Fingertips come up. Forward fold. Step back, plank. Modify to the knees if you need to, otherwise lower. Lift up cobra. Take it back, down dog. Right leg steps forward, warrior one, and hold. Up. Bend that knee. And then rotate. Left hand's on the ground and reach. Nice. Swing the arm around and step back, down dog. Shift forward plank, lower. Lift up cobra. Back, down dog. Then the left leg steps forward. Warrior one. Nice. Bend that knee. Good, and then right hand to the ground. By the way, you can use a block here. So let me just show you. No big deal if you want to use a block. Swing the arm around. Step back, down dog. Shift forward plank, lower. Lift up cobra. And then take it back, extended prayer. Go all the way back. And hold it there. Just hold. All right, and then coming back up into down dog. Stepping the right leg forward, going into warrior two. And we're going to go from warrior two to trikonasana. So warrior two, nice and strong and steady. Then straightening the leg and adjusting your back foot in, lining up the back arch of the foot with the right heel of the front foot. And then slowly lower. Keeping the torso lined up with the front leg. So keep that lined up. And you can use a block, but put the block on the baby toe side of the foot. Strong and stable. Swing the arm around and step back, down dog. Shift forward plank, modify to the knees if you need to, lower. Lift up cobra. Take it back, down dog. All right, and then the left leg now steps forward, warrior two. Steady. Holding it strong and steady, building that strength and stability for the body, helping to settle and calm Vata. Reach, straighten the front leg, and then adjust your back leg in. So lining up the front heel with the arch of the back leg, reach and then slowly lower, Trikonasana. And again, if you want to use a block, the block goes on the baby toe side of the foot. And that's because we want to keep the torso lined up with the front leg. And swing the arm around, step back, down dog. Shift forward plank, lower. Lift up cobra. And then you're going to go back again, extended prayer, and hold. So here's where we really are focusing on calming down Vata. Good, and then we're coming back up into down dog. So we're going to combine the first sequence, which was kind of like a sun salutation sequence, with the warrior two and Trikonasana, adding on Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Right leg steps forward, warrior two, and open up. Then we straighten, pull the back leg in a little bit, lining up the front heel with the arch of the back foot, lower Trikonasana. And again, if you want to use a block, it's on the baby toe side of the foot. We're holding this. Then releasing the upper arm, we're going into half moon, slide forward, reach out. Now, if you're using a block, reach out the distance of your torso, or you can go without a block on your fingertips. Slowly lift your back leg up. Then you can release your arm. Activate the leg that's in the air, just as strong as your standing leg. And if you feel stable tonight, turn your head and look to the side. Strong and stable. Challenging that Vata. Settle it. No micro adjusting. Good. Then we're going to slide back. Now, when we slide back, I want you to move the left foot out a little bit, bend your right knee. Then the arms go right up out to the side. Lift. Scoop up. Warrior one. Then release, arms back out to the side. You're going to lower the torso onto that thigh and then rotate. Open up. Swing the arm around and step back, down dog. Shift forward plank, modify to the knees if you need to, lower. Lift up cobra and take it back, down dog. Hold. Good, and then your left leg steps forward, warrior two, and open up. Straightening your leg and pull your back foot in, lining up the front heel with the arch of the back foot. Lower back into Trikonasana. Remember, we have an add-on here. Strong and stable. No micro adjusting. You're staying completely still in the pose. Watch your head. Don't let it hang forward. Keep it up. Good. And then from Trikonasana, you're going to release your arm to your low back. Reach forward. Distance of your torso. Slide your back leg in. Slowly lift your back leg. Strong and stable. Release your arm. You do not have to use a block. You could do without. Be on your fingertips. But keep the leg that's in the air strong. Now, if you feel stable today, turn your head and look to the side. And then we're going to release, lower, and step the right foot out so that you can open up, arms out to the side, and then lift, scoop up, warrior one. Hold it. Bend the knee, you guys, deeper. Bend it deeper. Yeah. Then lower and rotate. Swing the arm around and step back, down dog. Shift forward plank, lower. Lift up, Bhujanasana, and then take it back. Prayer, extended prayer. Hold it. All right, and then we're going to come back into down dog and look up at your hands and step your feet forward. So we're going to do a sequence, a forward folding sequence. So you're forward folding, inhale up, and you're going to take 2 fingers on each side of your body, then reach, drop back down, grab your big toe, pull, draw your head into your knees, pull. So your fingers wrap around the big toe. So they go between the 2 toes and wrap around and connect to the thumb. Pull your head in, pull your torso in, bend those elbows to do it. Nice. 5 full breaths. So whole forward folding sequence here. Good. And then from there, inhale up, all the way up. Good. And now exhale, you're going to take this part of your hand from the wrist up, all the way down underneath your foot. Okay. So here's your foot, and your whole hand goes under. The toes are right at the wrist. And once again, you're pulling your head in. So slide your whole hand underneath your feet. Very nice. Pull your head in. Five full breaths. And this is great for the wrist, for the fascia in the forearm, the hands. And then we release. Inhale up. Good. We have one more. Exhale, forward fold. And this time, the back, your forearm goes to the back of the calf and you pull in. You can bend those knees to start. I lost my focus. Come on, camera. There we go. So you can bend those knees. It's fine. Go right here. Pull in, then straighten your legs. Then straighten. And then relax your head. Yeah. Nice. All right. And then from there, you're going to release. And we're going to inhale up. And then exhale, forward fold all the way down. And then we're going to actually drop down onto our knees. Curl your toes out under. And sit up. Okay. Right arm's going to reach up. Go around either to the sacrum, fingertips down, to the hamstring or the heel of your foot. And then the other arm comes up. Pushing your pelvis forward. Good. Then release. And when you release, you're going to flatten out your feet and then turn your toes out so they go wide. Boom, boom. Sit. Now you might need a block or a blanket. So that's fine, or both. So if you're using a block, you just sit down. You're flattened out and you're doing a variation of hero's pose. So your knees are together. You're sitting in between your heels. How is that? Then reaching back, open up. Good, and then slowly coming out of that, you can remove your block if you want. Curl your toes under and come back up again. This time, the left arm reaches up, goes around either to the sacrum, to the hamstring, or your heel, and then the other arm reaches up. And then releasing out of that. So once again, we're going to flatten out, turn your feet out, sit in between. Now see if you can go deeper without a block, or if you still need the block, that's fine. Sit. And then see if you can go back. Now, if you are sitting in between the feet, no problem, then you might be able to go down onto your elbows. So going all the way down. Now, you're not going to be able to do that if you're on a block. Okay. Nice, you guys. Good, and then pressing into the heel of your feet, coming up again, and we're going to inhale up. And exhale, go all the way down, hands here, and then you're just going to step back, down dog. Great. Then right leg's going to step forward, and we're going to go into Parsvakonasana. So you're going to open up, come up, and reach. That left arm goes alongside the ear, and if you could go deeper, your hand could go on the ground, or you can use a block. No problem. Good, and then we're going to go from Parsvakonasana, dropping down, curl your toes under, and then releasing back. Now, if you release back, you're either going to sit on your heel or you're sitting on a block. Either one. And then you reach. Hold. Straighten out that front leg. Good, and then we're going to go forward again. Lift your back leg up. Going into a forward fold, split leg forward fold. Draw your right hip back. Release down. And then we're going to go from the forward fold into Parvarita Trikonasana. So here you are, you're in the forward fold. Take a block on the big toe side of the foot. And then open up with the right arm, reach. Super strong. Good, then swing the arm around. Step back, down dog. You can either hold down dog or you can take Chaturanga Dandasana. So Chaturanga Dandasana is shifting forward into plank, lower. Lifting up into Cobra. And then going back into down dog. Hold. Then the left leg now steps forward. And we're again going into Parsvakonasana, side angle, reach. That right arm goes alongside the ear. Or you can take it deeper. Reach. Nice. Hold it. And see if you could straighten out that upper arm. Good. Then swing the arm around. You're going to drop down onto that right knee, keep the toes curled under, and shift back. You're either sitting on the heel or you could sit on a block or two. It's fine. And then reach forward. I've got so many injuries. Oh. And then we reach forward and lift your back leg up, pull it in, straighten both legs. Take your left thumb into the hip and straighten that out. So you want to move your hip back so the sacrum is level. And then hold that in a forward fold. You can use blocks. Then you're going to go into Parvarita Trikonasana. So your block now goes on the big toe side of that left foot. And then reach up. You're rotating towards your front leg. Parvarita Trikonasana. Swing the arm around. And step back, down dog. Good, and then we're gonna bring both knees in. Toes in and sit back. Knees are wide and release forward. Child's pose. All right, and then we're gonna go from child's pose and take our legs to one side and bring your right leg over. And then we're gonna rotate. Marvy, move. They can't see me. Go. Thank you. So you're taking your right leg up and over, and then we rotate. Gearing up for our wall posture. It's coming up. Straightening out the bottom leg. Straighten it out. And then just stack your knees and pull that right foot right to the hip and lower your head. And you can use a block here and relax. Good. Then releasing, coming out of that. And we're going to switch legs. So that top leg now goes down. I don't know what I just did. And your other leg goes over. So now it's your left leg. And we rotate. Both sit bones down, you guys. Rotate. Good. Then extending your bottom leg out. And once again, you're going to pull that left foot over to the hip, stacking your knees. Lower your head. All right. And now we're going to come out of that and you're going to find your wall space. Now, you can do this with a bolster or a couple of blocks, but it does need to be 2 blocks. You're going to go right to the wall. I would recommend that you bring your blanket or your mat over there so you're not laying on the cold floor if you don't have carpet. So I'm just going to do that. And then we're getting our hips up higher than our chest. All right, and then the arms release to your side. So we're starting out with the legs together. Now, I don't have much of a wall space here, but I'm going to do an opening for the groin by bringing my feet together and going into Vata Konasana on the wall. So just to help open up. We're just holding it, allowing the body to settle, releasing the day, being very aware of what's going on with our bodies. If you notice that you want to always constantly speed things up, that's my typical pattern. I want everything is fast, 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 fast. I want to move fast. And that's a very depleting pace. If you're the opposite, if you have a hard time getting going, you move slow, then you need to move faster. I have a hard time slowing down. Thank God I meditate. And then we're going to take those legs back up. Now, if you have a wider wall, you can go wide-legged against the wall. So it looks like this. See if I can rotate here. Oh, I did it. So you're here and then you just open up. You want to be the same distance though. There we go. There. Nice. And just relax there. Now, if you're not able to do that, you could go back into the Baddha Konasana, feet together. Oh, Jesus. All right. And then bringing our legs in and rolling off of your bolster. Come back to your mat. And we're going to do a bridge. Find your heels and lift. Keep your knees together, not touching, but as if you're squeezing a block in between them. Strengthening that back body. And repositioning and aligning your pelvis. We've done all that forward folding. We want to counter that with a bridge. Holding it steady, strong. Building strength for Vata. Vata needs strength. And then we slowly lower the pelvis and extend the legs out to the corners of your mat. Open up your arms, palms up. In a receiving position. And Shavasana. Now, if you have a bolster, take it underneath your knees. Make sure you are warm, so cover yourself up. We are dealing with cooler temperatures now because we are in Vata season. It is cool in the mornings, cool at night. Even if we have a nice day, it's still cool. So cover your eyes and relax. All right, and begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Slowly roll to your right side. Rest. And then bring yourself up to a comfortable seated position, connecting your thumbs to your heart. Close your eyes. Take a moment to feel deeply into the body, all these deeper tissues. Have a dialogue with your body that allows it to be stable and healed. Let your body know that you are grateful. Thank you for all you do. Oftentimes, our dialogue between ourselves and our body is very negative. So, you want to change that and let your body know how grateful you are. Thank you, and I love you. Thank you for all you do. And may you have a wonderful evening. Namaste.